question is to Honorable Jaipal Reddy ji. I am Shivraj Singh, National Secretary of Janata Dal United. I hail from Bihar. And first of all, I would like to congratulate you that as a minister from the ruling party, you had the guts to say that all the political parties are indulging in populist measures. In the same way, I would also dare to say that when it comes to populism, the regional parties indulge in it much and more than the national parties. So, sir, I wanted to know, as you also said that there is a threat to economy, I think that Indian economy on its own, it's very good. There are a lot of natural resources and human resources and everything. But the biggest threat to Indian economy is from Indian politics. So can't the national parties take a lead in building a consensus that the political parties will not indulge in populist measures, which is also en masse bribing measures to the electorate to take care of the economy of the country?
I know you yourself said that you represent JDU. I don't call you a regional party because I believe, as a student of politics, regional parties can be divided into two categories: regional parties and parties of lower caste. And JDU, in my view, belongs to the latter category. Therefore, you should have a national perspective. You may have regional presence, but you should have a national perspective. As for populism, this is a temptation because, in every state, parties are winning or losing by a very small margin. When Mayawati ji won 5 years ago, she won by a margin of only 4% or 4.5%. Now Mulayam Singh ji's party won only by a margin of 3.5%. So it is this stiff competition which is sharpening populism. Well, of course, it's easy to say evolve a consensus, but very difficult, and it should be the effort of all the national parties, left parties, BJP and Congress party. I think arithmetic does not vary with politics. Therefore, I agree with you, we should all try and evolve and strengthen consensus. No, there is a proposal. Well, of course, in the course of session, I will try to reach out to all the opposition parties to develop a consensus on the oil sector in the first place.
The politics, either you like it, may not like it, but the success story is very important. Because if you get majority, you can do something. This is the ground reality of the politics. But as far as in the national interest, social interest, for economic policies, foreign policies, policies for our internal and external security, there is no problem. We can make some common program, common decision on that. But I am very sorry to say that from last 2 years, I am a president of the principal opposition party. I never get an opportunity to discuss with what are the problems with the ruling party. Never I invited, never anyone discussed with me. Only my experience, Pranab Mukherjee ji, 2 times I meet with him. He has got a nice approach. He always think about country and economic policies. I will always assure him that we will cooperate you. But the cooperation in the parliament is a problem because here the people from media is also present. If we cooperate to the ruling party for national interest, they immediately give breaking news that the opposition party is managed by the ruling party. So I suggest Pranab Mukherjee ji that you call meeting to your house, or it should not be open to the media, and you just prepare an agenda and you just ask what are the basic problems which you need in the interest of the country. I will be the first man who is committed for the country, then party, then me. So we are ready to cooperate with you. But I will request Jaipal ji also. He is also a very senior and very sensible minister. If you need anywhere, we should increase the dialogue between the ruling party and opposition party. Now there is not that much dialogue. So this dialogue will improve the understanding and which will be definitely benefited for deciding many crucial issues. From our side, I am very much positive. There are some reservations, many times we may cooperate them, sometimes we have political problem. Suppose there is a price rise in petroleum products, and if you ask me the cooperation for that, it will be politically difficult for me. I am very much frank about it. But in certain issues related with national interests and policies, they are the crucial issues. Though whatever the popular politics may be, we will cooperate him. So we know our limitation, we know their limitation, but for this economic crisis, in the interest of the country, we have to increase dialogue and we have to settle the issues on common things for the benefit of the people and the country. I am very much positive about it.
Mr. Bajaj.
Thank you. Mr. Gadkari, the question is to you. You talked about socio-economic transformation. How far do you think both the budgets, railway and the main budget, will address the issues which you were talking about and solve the problems? What would you have done differently or more than what Pranab Babu did if you were the finance minister, given the coalition constraints? I'm very happy to listen to what you just now said. And that gives me hope that a lot of reforms will be passed. Mr. Reddy, it's your responsibility to see that the dialogue happens. As you said, some of the things are politically difficult, but most of the things which you would have passed if you were in the ruling party, at least that you should accept, and then we can hope for a better future for the country. Thank you.
I feel that we should give first priority to the rural and agriculture sector. And water is the key of success. I am from a rural area. I am working in agriculture related with the sugar cane, sugar industry, ethanol, biodiesel, biomethanization, co-generation power. I am a social entrepreneur. And the situation in the rural area is very bad. The problem is that if you want to purchase Mercedes car, the interest rate is some 11% or 12%. But you want to purchase tractor, the interest rate is 15%. So regarding the fertilizer prices, it's related with Jaipal Reddy ji. From last 5 years, the prices of fertilizer increased by 3 times. I don't know what the reason why government is not giving permission to other factories. I don't know what the constraint about it. But there is a black market of fertilizer in the rural area because shortage of fertilizer is there. So these are the small things where we can help the poor people. The important thing is the power sector. Mr. Goenka is from the power sector. We need an integrated approach for this environment. When I was a minister, when I constructed Mumbai-Pune Express Highway, at that time I was easily giving one comment that it is easy to construct express highway, but it is more difficult to get environment and forest clearance for that. Even that Worli-Bandra ceiling project, I experienced that. We need environment, we want development. We should have an integrated approach for that. Any eccentric thinking for it, it creates problem for the country. Now, I am with the opinion of Montek Singh ji that we need coal mines. There is a shortage of coal is there. The Indonesian coal, Australian coal, or coal from South Africa, the cost is very high. That cannot compete to our rate. And the Indian scenario, everywhere if anyone coal ministry giving permission, the other ministry are just waiting and taking stop, go slow, and they stop it. This type of approach will not help for our development. We have got the potential of hydro project. I don't know in Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, everywhere, many projects have stopped by this forest and environment ministry, at least for our development. Jaipal ji related with this forest and environment approach. We want forest, we want environment, at the same time we want development. We have to change our law because without power we cannot progress. There are a lot of things related with public-private investment also. Many things there are, we can make cooperation for that. And as far as our party is concerned, in our own state government, we have a good governance cell. We are trying our level best to how we can improve the good governance of our state governments. But the one thing in the politics is that those who are capable and good, they have less elective merit, and those who have elective merit, I don't want to elaborate about it, but this is a political dilemma. So we have to increase the quality material in Indian politics, those who can understand industry, economics, infrastructure, power, administration, IT, everything. We are trying our level best to make a training college for training of ministers, chief ministers, MLA and MPs. We have already done this program. We are giving training to 30,000 people. We are selected faculty for that. We want to going to discuss the economic problem, other things. It's a very difficult task. It's a big challenge. Now the present politics and all political party, the leaders, they are very much talking about nation, society, but my experience is they are only limited to their self. That is not the problem with BJP or Congress, all political party. From last 3 days, I was so fed up that there are more than 400 people meet me for their Rajya Sabha nominee. I so disturbed, so I take the car and going to somewhere in the road of the Delhi and say, I don't want to come to house now. I am so much fed up. Everyone want ticket, everyone want ministry, everyone want to become MLA. These are the problems. We have to change this. These are the problems not with any political party, but this is a problem with Indian politics. And we have to change it. These are a lot of things are there. And as a Congress party, as a BJP and other party with the cooperation, we have to make some qualitative change in the system, ultimately which is going to help the poor people in the country. We are sincere, but our challenge is very big, our task is very hard. We are trying our level best to do it.
One last question. The gentleman there.
My name is Vinayak Dalmia, and my question is for Mr. Nitin Gadkari. It's probably 3 parts to the question.
If you could keep your question short, because we're running out of time. One question, please. And so that...
All right. Rahul Gandhi and UP, what went wrong according to you?
I have one principle. In any non-political program, I will never make any political comments. I am sorry for that.
We'll take one last question.
I don't think the performance of any individual leader, be it Rahul Gandhi or Nitin Gadkari, be judged in terms of election results of one state. At any rate, we must all remember our society is also going through transformation. Lower caste groups are asserting themselves, which is not a negative sign, a positive sign. Therefore, if results in each state are to be credited or debited to the account of individuals, nobody would ever lead the campaign. All the presidents of political parties would be offering resignations in one election after another. It's a process. We need to understand that.
Mr. Gadkari, this is Ashish from Aaj Tak. Major issue has been in the hands of the opposition is that there have been major corruption cases against the government. But at the same time, opposition parties ruling the states, especially the BJP in Karnataka and other states, many issues have come up. Now you have nominated 2 more people into the Rajya Sabha. It is yesterday evening that you did, Faggan Singh Kulaste and Mr. Sancheti. Both, one in cash for vote scam and another in another society scam. How do you see that?
First of all, I want to clear it that both the people are not involved in any scandals. I am sorry to say that we should need a good media. If you have any evidence against anybody, you should write it. Otherwise, only on the basis of the information, to publish it and write it is not correct. So I will request you to verify the things. The second thing, as far as the corruption is concerned, it is not the problem with any political party. It is a problem with the society. No philosophy can be taught to empty stomach. So I always suggest my political leaders that first you earn money, you create own employment for yourself, and then you make the service for the country. If you are not capable to survive your house, your family, then you cannot survive the country and give good service to the society. So first of all, no philosophy can be taught to empty stomach. And we need the workers and politicians. First, they have to stand on their own. Now, there are a lot of problems because of the Indian politics. The material which is available with the political party, it is because it's difficult for me to explain it, but one example I know. The student who passed in merit, he became IS officer. The student who passed first class, he became chief engineer. And the student who fails 3 times, he became a minister. So sometime, this is not the case with Jaipal ji or other people. He's a very intelligent man. The problem is that the good and capable people who are educated in the society, they don't want to join politics. Even also, this is a problem with me also. So many times we need the good people like Montek Singh ji and Jaipal ji and many other people. Many times I ask my friends, if you don't want to join BJP, you are a capable man, go to Congress party. Because though all political parties need good and capable people. So this is a crisis. We have to find out the solution and we have to make our people more capable by giving them training. But all are not juniors. This is a political problem in Indian democracy, which is the raw material which is available with us. We cannot elaborate it frankly because it's not very appropriate. But we have to train them, we have to increase their potentials, we have to increase their administrative ability, we have to develop their vision, we have to develop their commitment. This is a training process. We are trying our level best. It is a big task, it's a big challenge. So this is the ground level situation is there, ground reality is known to everybody. But at the last, we have to improve the thing from that. And that is the process. We are trying our level best for that.
We'll have one last question. Padmaja will ask.
Mr. Gadkari, I would like to take this opportunity to ask a question which several people in the audience also had on their minds. About your party's opposition to FDI and multi-brand retail. In fact, as a media group, we also went out and we spoke to farmers. Interesting because you spoke about how you want to better the lot of farmers, agriculturalists, you want them to get a better deal. And we spoke to farmers in Punjab, in Uttar Pradesh, a state where your party leader, Uma Bharti, said that you would burn down stores if FDI and retail was allowed. Why did your party block a move which in 2002 it itself had tried to further when it was in power?
As far as the capital investment, the proportion of that in FDI, at the time of the India, something 26% has already been cleared. For more than that, we are facing the problem that there is a lot of unemployment, particularly the small traders and other people. I have one cooperative store. I'm a chairman of that store. Now I'm not the chairman, but it belongs to our group, having one store turnover of 15 crores per year. But the problem is that because of that, a lot of small shops have closed. So there is a lot of problem related with the small traders and businessmen. So that is one of the reasons why which our party has taken that stand. But ultimately for 26%, 27%, there is no problem. But if it is 100% or more than that, there is some reservation. And there are a lot of reasons for that. Some political reasons are also there. So it will not be easy to give the answer of every question correctly because politics is a game of political compulsions. And as a politician, though I'm interested to take many decisions, I'm interested, but sometimes the situation not permit me. So there are a lot of problems into taking decision related with many other problems.
We'd like to thank the eminent panel, and some of the answers were most candid. Some of the positions taken were most candid, both by Treasury and by the opposition, and of course from the planner and Mr. Goenka as well. Thank you so much for being here and speaking to us.